Imagine a life where you can crash for 20 hours a day, eat nothing but leaves and still be a national superstar. Sounds like a total dream, right? Well, for koalas this is just everyday life. But their world isn't as chill as it looks. In this video you're going to find out what's really going on with koalas. Before we dive in, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps us grow. Koalas are strictly Aussie animals. You won't find them anywhere else in the world, and they're actually pretty rare to see even in zoos outside of their home turf. They live in the eucalyptus forests of eastern and southeastern Australia. The main reason they're stuck there is their total obsession with eucalyptus trees. They don't just hang out on them, they eat the leaves almost exclusively. Koalas are actually marsupials just like kangaroos, wombats, and Tasmanian devils. The big difference between them and other mammals is that their babies are born way before they're fully developed and finish growing inside the mother's pouch. Their story goes back about 25 million years when they split off from the ancestors they shared with wombats. Since then they've picked up some serious gear for living life up in the trees. One of their coolest upgrades is their strong muscular limbs with sharp curved claws. Their front paws actually have 2 thumbs facing the other 3 fingers, which lets them get a rock-solid grip on branches. Their back feet have a thumb too, and their second and third toes are fused together to make a built-in comb for grooming their fur. Even their spine and muscles are designed for sitting on branches for hours on end, with special pelvic bones that help distribute their weight perfectly. Koalas are unique because they've learned to eat eucalyptus leaves, which are actually toxic to most animals. This lets them claim a specific spot in nature where they don't have to fight anyone else for food. However, this diet comes with a trade-off. To save energy, they have tiny brains, about 60% smaller than other marsupials. To put it in perspective, if a human had a koala's brain-to-body ratio, our brains would be the size of a tennis ball. A koala eats about 400 grams of leaves a day. Since eucalyptus is packed with toxins, koalas have an oversized liver to filter out the poison and special bacteria in their gut to break it all down. They also have a super slow metabolism to save every bit of energy. Out of 600 types of eucalyptus, they only pick about 30 specific ones that are less toxic and hold more water. This usually means they don't even need to drink, though they might go looking for water during a heat wave. Because their food is so low in calories and takes so much work to digest, koalas spend 18 to 20 hours a day sleeping or just zoning out. During these long naps, they drop their body temperature and slow their heart rate to avoid overheating and save fuel. They can sleep pretty much anywhere, stuck in a tree fork or leaning against a trunk. Their thick fur works like a built-in jacket, keeping them safe from extreme heat, rain, and wind. Even though koalas are usually seen as loners, their social life is actually more complex than you'd think. They live in territories that often overlap. Males set their boundaries using loud vocal calls and scent markings. Those low, booming bellows can be heard up to a kilometer away and are used to attract females and warn off rivals. During breeding season, they gather in groups consisting of one dominant male and a few females. Since fewer males are born than females, you'll often see harems of 2 to 5 females hanging out around one guy. Breeding season usually kicks off between September and February, during the Australian spring and summer. After a pregnancy of only 35 days, the mother gives birth to a single joey that weighs less than a gram and is only about 2 centimeters long. This tiny explorer crawls into the mother's pouch all by itself and stays there for the next 6 months. After that, the little koala starts peeking out and riding on its mom's back to check out the world. Raising a joey is hard work for the mom, especially when food is scarce, as stress or illness can really impact the baby's survival. They hit maturity around 2 to 3 years for females and 3 to 4 years for males, living between 13 and 18 years on average. Koalas hold a very special place in the hearts of Australians and have become a global symbol for the country. You can find them on stamps, coins, souvenirs, and all kinds of branding. They are also huge for tourism. Back in 1997, about 75% of European and Japanese tourists put seeing a koala at the very top of their bucket list. Culturally, they represent peace, chill vibes, and a deep connection to nature. They've also become the face of environmental movements fighting to save Australia's unique plants and animals. Koalas play a big part in the eucalyptus forest ecosystem. By eating massive amounts of leaves, they actually help manage the growth and structure of the trees. This thins out the canopy, giving other plants a chance to grow underneath. Plus, their diet helps enrich the soil with nutrients, supporting microorganisms and other plants. While they are occasionally hunted by large pythons or birds of prey, their treetop lifestyle keeps them mostly safe. They are a vital link in the ecological chain, and losing them would cause a massive ripple effect. Right now, koalas are classified as a vulnerable species, and their numbers are dropping. Climate change is causing more droughts, which messes with eucalyptus growth and food quality. Higher $CO_2 levels can actually make the leaves less nutritious. On top of that, clearing land for cities, farms, and mining fragments their habitat. This forces koalas to walk long distances on the ground, where they get hit by cars or attacked by predators. Intense bushfires are another major threat, destroying huge areas of forest and killing koalas directly. Koalas are also struggling with diseases like chlamydia. Symptoms include eye infections, breathing problems, and reproductive issues that can lead to infertility. Treating them is tricky because the antibiotics can kill off the good gut bacteria they need to digest eucalyptus leaves. Researchers are working hard on a vaccine to help. Another threat is the koala retrovirus, which can weaken their immune system and increase the risk of cancer. Protecting koalas takes a team effort, saving their habitat, fighting diseases, and researching climate impacts. Governments and organizations are creating wildlife corridors and rehab programs for injured animals. Regular people can help too by supporting eco-initiatives and forest conservation. Koalas are unique, charismatic animals that show off the beauty of Australian nature. Their ability to survive on a tough diet and their cool tree-dwelling adaptations make them truly fascinating. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and have a great day.